Friends, welcome to this session once again. We are doing the simulation of a building using IES VE software. In previous two sessions, we discussed how to assign thermal property to a building. So we discussed how to assign properties of a window, wall and a roof. In the subsequent session, we also discussed that how to assign the different occupancy schedules, equipment loads and internal heat gains to the different zones. So once we have done all these things, we know that these are the parameters assigned to different parts. Now you have multiple zones in the building and each zone has different occupancy schedules, different level of set point temperatures, different level of activity levels. So it is very difficult to assign these value to individual zones. So what you do is you first define these parameters as a set of parameters and then assign these parameters to the typical zones. For example, if there is a conference room, there the number of occupants are different, the activity levels are different, the occupancy schedules of the conference rooms are different. Similarly, in cafeteria, probably during the peak noon time, lunch time, the occupancy will be on the peak. And in the morning and evening time, it will be at a low occupancy. Like that, you can assign the different occupancy schedules and activity levels to different type of zones. We are going to discuss in this session that how do you assign the different activity levels and schedules to different zones. So welcome to this session. Now we will proceed to our software part and see how we assign step-by-step approach all these parameters to each of the zone of the building. Once you assign all this, we are ready for simulation. This is the last step for assigning the parameters to the building zones. Once you have defined the zones occupancy and the zone level occupancy and scheduling, then you are ready to do the simulation.
From the toolbar, click on the Assign Template option as demonstrated. A dialog box will appear on the screen. In this step, we are going to define zoning strategies. For our kitchen, change the thermal template from office to kitchen and then click on OK. Now proceed to click on the Space Data option from the toolbar. The box will pop up on the screen and as you can observe, the changes we made in Module 5 have been successfully implemented here. The system, space conditioning, air exchange, internal gains and comfort settings are all clearly visible on your screen. Take a closer look at the video to notice the seamless integration of the strategic system profiling adjustments we made earlier. This stage solidifies our efforts to ensure that our configurations translate effectively into the software's interface, aligning our virtual environment with the real-world considerations we've meticulously crafted. Following these steps, the software interface presents a box on one side containing various options. One of the options displays spaces like office, kitchen, lobby, etc. In the kitchen section, double-click on first floor pantry. Then from the toolbar above, click on the query option, triggering a box to appear on the screen. Here you can observe the settings for system, comfort and air conditioning. By navigating these options, you can explore the settings tailored for the kitchen. After a thorough review, click OK. Repeat the same process for the office space to define its strategic zoning in the software. There's a detailed walkthrough of the steps to ensure a comprehensive understanding. Locate the office section and double-click on it. This will open up the detailed settings and configurations for the office space. From the toolbar at the top of the screen, find the query option and click on it. A new box will appear on the screen, presenting a range of settings and options related to the chosen space. Ensure that they align with the intended functioning of the office space. If necessary, make adjustments based on your design and requirements. We now proceed to the bottom of the software interface, where an option named Apache Sim Dynamic Simulation is located. Click on it and save the model by selecting Yes in the prompted dialog box. A new dialog box, namely Apache Simulation, appears. In this box, we carefully select and tick several options. Pay close attention to the video demonstration to catch these changes. Following this, click on the Save and Edit option to preserve the modifications. Lastly, click on Simulate. This vital step enables more comprehensive and insightful analysis of energy and thermal performance. By following these steps diligently, we ensure that our system profiles, zoning strategies, and simulation settings work together harmoniously, providing us with a powerful tool for accurate and effective evaluation of our building's performance. Now let's recap the key points and learnings from modules 5A, 5B, and 5C to provide a clear understanding of the comprehensive process we've covered so far. In module 5A, we explored configuring HVAC systems to create energy efficient and comfortable indoor environments. We learned to fine-tune parameters for heating, ventilation, and air conditioning based on ASHRAE guidelines. By skillfully using software tools, we optimized internal gains, air exchange, and other factors for realistic simulations. Our actions prioritized occupant well-being while creating sustainable environments. In this journey, attention to detail has been paramount. Through meticulous adjustments and thoughtful utilization of software tools, with each click of OK and Save, we have harnessed the software's capabilities to craft an accurate portrayal. Our dedication to precision has been evident in every stage of the process. Ultimately, our efforts culminate in the creation of accurate, reliable simulations. The simulations serve as a mirror to reality, reflecting sustainable environments that prioritize both energy efficiency and the well-being of the people who inhabit them. Our journey within the software has equipped us with the skills to bridge the gap between design and reality. Now moving on to our next module 5, be a strategic system. Profiling focused on creating accurate profiles for HVAC and building systems to enhance simulation outcomes. We crafted profiles reflecting real-world usage from daily routines to yearly variations. By carefully assigning profiles to different spaces, we ensured precise simulation accuracy. We adjusted cooling, lighting, heating, and more to align with real-world conditions, optimizing energy efficiency. In conclusion, strategic system profiling is more than just software interaction. It's about creating harmony between virtual simulations and real-world functionality. In this final part, we took our configurations to the next level. In Module 5C, titled Zoning Strategies for Comprehensive Building Analysis, delves into effective zoning techniques within the software. Beginning with that adjustment of settings and templates, we seamlessly transition to defining zoning strategies for specific spaces like the kitchen. The integration of these strategies was seamlessly visible in the space data section.
So friends, you have seen how we have assigned the various activity levels and schedules to a particular zone. This zone we considered for a sample as a kitchen. But in the same fashion, you can assign the activity levels and schedules to your conference rooms, your office areas, your cafeterias, your boardrooms, and any other area which you have. Thank you very much. Now we are ready to do simulation. Of course, how to do error checking and what you need as a preparedness to go ahead with the simulation, we will discuss in the next session. Thank you very much.